So learning from Jay Leno, there's only a handful of these cars, maybe 25, 40, something like that, in the world coming out of California. And here they are. Here's some of them. True R model. This might be another one. Original unrestored.
There's only 20 left out in the world because
This one's special. This is a rental car, rent a racer.
yeah, it says no fake.
No fake. Means that this one is the real deal. This is original unrestored R code.
The seatbelts.
Those are racing seatbelts. Speedometer goes to 120. It is a 4-speed. The tack in the middle, 6,500. Big race sail. That's a fuel cell back there. The patina on this car is amazing. They drove it here. Looking at original parts.
This isn't a racing hood.
Yeah, it is. You see that right there? On the top, it'll suck it in at the top. Fiberglass.
Wow.
No booster, just a single master cylinder.
Why is there a hole to
Maybe it's a 2-port master cylinder.
Why is there a hole in the bottom of the hood?
Where? The opening? For
Yeah.
air. Coming through here. Radiator. It's kind of a small radiator if you think of it. Footprint wise, at least. But this is a 289. This is a real. Another original 289.
These filter is filthy.
Sure is. But you don't want to touch that. That looks amazing. And this guy's from 65. This guy.
He's got it towed. All the way here.
Kid like you in his first Shelby. Nice problem. And once again, Cole found his golf cart that he's always wanted. No keys.
That green one over there has keys. Can we see if we can get it? Nobody got it.
Maybe push the guy out and take off. So original R code Corvette. Original R code Mustang. GT350 Shelby. Got everything ready for racing, including the glass in the hood. Nothing here is manufactured. This is all original Argo. Unless you've been in this car, you would not know that that existed.
Yeah, he's all the way down there.
I know. Excellent. Here we are with Howard. This is an original, one of the original 36 Shelby GTs. This is a GT350 that came out of the shop out in California. I'll put a link to the Jay Leno upload to where he talks to the guys who used to run that shop with Carroll Shelby, Pete Brock, all those folks. And this is one of them. This is an amazing find. He found this car in the 80s.
That's why I bought it. I know him before that.
So he's known about the car for a long time. He's since the early 70s, and he got a chance to buy it in the 80s, which means that he's had this for a terribly long time. There hasn't been that many owners in front of him. In fact, the owners before him were actually race car drivers. And they like to drink a little bit. There's a great story about that. We're gonna do a quick review on this car, get a cold start, let him on his way, but he was nice enough to have fun with the Corvette experience today. All right, so we have a 289, but I see that you have two oil.
So you have oil blow-by, it goes down in a container, so it doesn't go on the track.
Those are the blow-bys, got it.
That is the factory.
Okay. Is there anything on the car that isn't factory?
The Bears, they were on the first race that the car ran in 1965, so I can't take them off.
Okay. 65, wow. Are there, oh yeah. Is the paint original?
No, it's painted in 75, long before I bought it.
1975. That's only what, 10 years after it was born, basically, right? And is the hood fiberglass?
Yeah, it's all fiberglass. You notice the plenum chamber there. So air is supposed to go through the scoop down, and there's a ring that goes around foam, so no air filter, so it goes in directly in the carburetor.
That's right.
Didn't work.
Okay. So you just take off the ring and let natural air?
No, the hood, until you get up about 90 miles an hour, actually the air is coming out the hood scoop.
Okay.
Because the hood scoop should have been backwards, but they didn't know the
Oh, for a cowl injection.
Yeah, they didn't know stuff like that back then.
What a lessons learned there. How about the radiator? We noticed that it seems like a smaller radiator for racing for some reason.
This is much bigger than standard. He doesn't have the standard.
Okay.
Let me look at it. This is standard radiator.
Okay. So I guess it is another 289 standard radiator. Very amazing. What's the rear end in it?
389.
Sorry, so we got the front end of it. This is probably the happiest person in the Mustang Shelby world. You said
Hey,
people.
are you pretty strong? Let it film that. Okay.
It's pretty stiff suspension there. So what are the struts? The suspension
they're
is
shocks.
Yeah, shocks.
They're Coney shocks. Original.
So so these cars originally had Koenig shocks.
All the 65 and most of the 66s had Coney shocks.
Very nice. I like the chain here. That's interesting. Is that just security?
Just to keep it up.
Yeah, love it. All right, so let's do a walk around. The interior is particularly interesting to us because not only does it have the original roll bar in it,
Yeah,
but
when
unless
they came, they didn't have padding on it. I added the padding. And up until 1972, I believe, they didn't have a diagonal in the roll bar, and the Sports Car Club of America required it then, so they had to add that. The windows, plexiglass.
So unless you've been in a car like this, you wouldn't know that WIN red circle exists. That's amazing. Is it functional or is it just?
No, that.
Where it says WIN on the console?
What does that mean?
So the start button?
It covers up a hole.
Okay.
The hole was for the electric fuel pump, and that was the cutoff switch. When I bought the car, we had trouble with the electric fuel pump. We took the switch out, and it turned out it was the pump. We had to replace the pump and never put the switch back in. But that switch wasn't factory anyway.
It wasn't? Oh,
No.
okay. I love that.
Yeah.
4-speed, of course.
Yep. You see there's no padding on the dash.
Yeah, right. It's a weight reduction, right? As light as you can get it.
No carpets on the floor.
Oh, yeah. And then I bet there's no caps. Nope, you got them. So some race fanatics would take these off as well to reduce weight. I know.
Now you see that 65's got louvers on the quarter panels.
It does.
Sail panels. They weigh the mechanism and everything weighs 26 pounds per side, I believe. They took it all out, threw all the inside out, riveted a piece of aluminum there.
When I saw this car and recognized the differences, I was really drawn to this because I knew this is a real race car. To have weight saving or whatever the reason was, it had it, and those are real rivets, right?
Oh yeah, and you see the back window.
That's right.
Got a space to let hot air out.
Great license plate. I guess the bumpers were taken off the racing.
And I've never had them on for Ford. No glove box doors.
No glove box, right?
Why no glove box doors?
Because you're not supposed to be carrying your cigarettes and stuff when you race.
Could be a projectile coming out.
Yeah, or screwdrivers or anything like that. You get in an accident, who knows where they go. The seat belts are, these are stock seat belts, 3 inches wide.
Wow. Back it up. The sills.
See, there's no mechanism for the plexiglass window. You have to pull them up and down with a strap.
That's amazing.
So it saves all the weight
I
of the
love
winders.
it. Yeah. That's one thing I would never have even picked out on the videos that people were viewing, that there's a strap for a window. Thank you. An amazing, amazing car. So these, we didn't get to talk about because another car was starting and warming up, is his wheels. So they're not the original wheels. They're actually replicas exact of the wheels in period. But instead of being magnesium, he said that they're aluminum for a lot of reasons, of which weight, but also durability, as the magnesium wheels have deteriorated over the years. He still has them though, which means this is a pretty expensive wheels to have.
Hello. Yes, I am. Okay, you want the R model out? I'll bring it up now.
Very cool.
Very good. Bye.
Here's our buddy. All right, we're about to get a cold start on this original Shelby race car.
Diesel or gas?
Hold on one second. Do you know what number your car is?
95.
Okay.
Diesel or gas?
This is, I don't know, you might be running race fuel, but it's unleaded probably.
What's race fuel made of?